Calculator is a device that allows people to do math operations in an easier way and to use time efficiently. Fingers is the first tool humans ever relied on. There was a time where people has no counting device and only use fingers and toes for counting. In 673 AD, Saint Bede introduced arithmetic and conversation using the fingers. Saint Bede explained that the method of finger reckoning, which had evolved since the ancient world, he wrote that a reliable method, especially when writing surface, were not available. Though finger reckoning was mentioned by classical authors as Herodotus, no ancient treatises on the subject survived, and it is thought that the technique was passed down mainly on oral traditions. Stones were used for counting. Early humans counted and performed simple calculations using tools such as sticks, shells, strings, and stones. Ancient cultures such as Greeks, Babylonians, and Romans marked parallel lines on a table and placed pebbles on the lines for counting. The modern wire and bead abacus began in the Middle East during the early Middle Ages. The abacus is believed to have spread from Europe along trade routes to the east. The abacus does not multiply and divide as efficiently as it adds and subtract. The device resembling the modern abacus was in common use in China. It consisted of a rectangular wooden frame with a bar running down its length, dividing the abacus into two parts. The Scottish mathematician, John Napier, wanted to simplify the work involved in calculations. He accomplished this by inventing a calculating device, called the Napier's bones. To multiply a multi-digit number by a single digit, the rods corresponding to the larger number are placed side by side. The solution is found in the row corresponding to the multiplier. The rightmost digit of a product is in the lower half square of the rightmost rod. The next digit is the sum of the number in the upper half of the rightmost rod and the lower half of the rod to its left, and so on. Pascaline, also called arithmetic machine, the first calculator or adding machine to be produced in any quantity and actually used. The Pascaline was designed and built by the French mathematician-philosopher Blaise Pascal between 1642 and 1644. Colmar's calculator was invented by the Frenchman Thomas D. Colmar, and 1820.it is often referred to as the arithmometer. Colmar's calculator machine is designed to perform the four basic functions. Colmar's calculator marked the calculator industry, where millions were built. It is also the first mechanical calculator. Kurt Herstark invented the most remarkable mechanical calculator in 1930. It has an extremely compact design, a small cylinder that fits in the palm of the hand. Kurt was a son of famous Austrian manufacturer of mechanical calculator. By the mid-1930s he was developing plans for a miniature cylindrical machine. By 1938, he filled a key patent. In 1960, the first all-electronic desktop calculator were introduced. In year 1970, the first truly pocket-sized electronic calculator to use LED display. In 2003, first graphing calculator in the history were introduced. Lastly, in 2010 the first colored graphing graphic calculator. As computer technology improved and microprocessors were developed, calculators become smaller in size and more cheaper. Nowadays, calculators would fit in your pocket and hand perfectly. After all, any smartphone will have a calculator application that we can use and can be found right there on your smartphone home screen. Also now, mobile applications like PhotoMath can be used to scan and recognize mathematical equations. It also allows the user to see step-by-step explanations on screen. Now that we know the history of calculator and its origins, which calculator do you think can be more useful? Thanks for watching.